Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Man. Errors are never welcome.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Francisco Mejia.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Walker Buehler is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. With a leadoff double.
To start off the inning.
He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs. Total right here.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Buehler, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. One out and a runner on second base. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Kwan stands at second with two gone. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. One ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto has a read on it, and that retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, number 18, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jimenez trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts. Shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business. One of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Now batting, Mario Feliciano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Calvin Biggio. He went deep in the contest last night.
The right fielder, Calvin.
First pitch
Biggio.
coming. Here it is. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul.
Change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Number 45 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the Stros on base.
Baseman.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Up next for the Rangers, Trevor Story. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Francisco Alvarez will be next. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Alvarez, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
In the dirt here. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Story leads off first with 1 away. Now that's popped up. Feliciano in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Andres Gimenez.
Standing in, Andres Gimenez, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1. Gimenez stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2009.
Yeah, Matty.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Standing in,
Leading off for
Dylan
the Astros,
Moore, and he'll start out their half of the third.
Dylan
Top of the order to follow.
Moore.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dylan Moore becomes the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jean Segura, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Jose Garcia, skied into straightaway right. Biggio is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Next to the Astros.
Striding forward now is the DH, Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 2-0 count
here. I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's set. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Segura on second. Castro on at first with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Steve.
Last time up, looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Line towards center field. Number 18 is there, and he has it for the out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ball 1.
That takes it out.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers set down and digging in for his second at bat, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out. Number 1.
Number 18.
Striding in, number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Jimenez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. On the backhand, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Bell.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike one. Sliced hard on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we put up our team leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently third best on this Rangers ball club. Settling in now, Shohei Ohtani. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
The right fielder, number 8. Calvin.
Riding in once again, Calvin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He'll try it again. 3-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So no runs on a hit here. No. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 45.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. To 1-2 now. Bullet back up the middle. Almanza has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those
Now
tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now batting, the second base.
Stepping in now, Jean Segura. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Bell will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line towards center field. Almanza will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Striding into the box, Francisco Alvarez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped. Down in foul territory.
Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now in the box, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Number 18 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting. No
Ready once again, Steven Kwan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Number 18 is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Starlin Castro, a hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-2, here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
This is line to left. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Amir Garrett takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Amir Garrett.
He's set and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Grounder down the line at third. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Randy Almanza.
Leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder, Randy Almanza.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Popped up. Feliciano has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman.
So a runner at first now with one away, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Shohei Ohtani. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Calvin Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Two balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Almanza is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Now at the plate, Trevor gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Ball 4.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout.
The catcher,
and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Casey Sadler will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 65.
Francisco Alvarez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Jimenez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. The Rangers lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, number 18, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first base.
At the plate, Mario Feliciano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Into the box, Aristides Aquino hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Robert Stevenson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tony Lacey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Leading off for the Rangers.
So stepping in, Stephen Kwan. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So digging in now, Randy Almanza. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
To the left side, but it's well foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Randy Almanza becomes out number 2 this inning. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dylan Moore will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Jose Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Calvin Biggio. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mejia gathers, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Starlin Castro. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. hit to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Kwan is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Jansen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. And here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Almanza back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, number 18, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2 and 2. Castro is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States. But what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Amir Garrett wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.